I am a big proponent of having the ability to work out on your own and not rely on other people for your motivation. I think it's important to be able to self-motivate whenever you really want to get good at something. You can't always rely on other people. I also think that there are times when it's awesome just to get together with some friends and share the things that you enjoy, and I'm having that opportunity this weekend. As you guys may or may not know from my last video or from Facebook, I'm up in Canada right now for my best friend Adam Big Hill's wedding. He's the starting middle linebacker for the BC Lions up here, and so he was able to get us in. This is kind of a groomsman lifting party. I'm the best man. That right there is the groom himself, Adam Big Hill. Over there by the dumbbells is Riley, and then that's John in the back. And we're just kind of getting together and having some fun on this day. My plan coming into this weekend was not really to get anything crazy done. I kind of decided earlier that I was going to use this weekend as a deload because I didn't know what kind of facility we'd have to work with, and I didn't know the stress of traveling and doing all of the wedding prep would affect the workout schedule. So I used this as a deload and basically was just doing singles at relatively light weights, trying to do a lot of controlled work, pause work, nothing really crazy. The other guys, Adam, John, and Riley, were going crazy with circuit type stuff and really pushing the envelope. So you're going to see some pretty cool cleans, some banded deadlifts. I followed Adam on one of the circuits with the camera, so you guys are going to get to see some of the stuff they were doing. I was pretty much just sticking to the basics and just recording for everybody. I did a little bit of benching, I did a little bit of deadlifting, nothing crazy for me, and then did some pause squatting at the end, and the guys were still going around and superset and everything. So you're seeing their cleans right now. John Koopman here, he's like 190 and he hits this 315 squat clean. I think that's pretty impressive considering he used to walk around at around 220, and so he's down at 190 and is super lean, and was just I was impressed at how strong he stayed even at that lower body weight. That was a 335. I tried to count to 10. I probably sped up quite a bit in my head when I was pausing it down there, but really trying to control my pressing. Going into this next training cycle, I'm really hoping to bring a level of control to my upper body movements that I haven't had before, and really kind of own the weight. Before anybody asks, I have no idea what kind of tension this band was adding, but it felt like a fair amount. I mean, I have no real reference to what what reps at 405 feel like with a band normally, so it was more than 405, but not so much that I couldn't do a pretty easy set of 10 with it. And then I was doing a lot of overhead work too, pretty much trying to do a set of 10 at 135 after every other exercise I did, just to get my shoulders up. So that was happening. I think this next one you're going to see where I follow Adam around and show the circuit that the guys were doing. So they were doing a 315 deadlift, doing sets of 5, working really hard on their explosiveness. All these other guys play football. I don't, or played football at least. They all played in college. I'm the only guy in the wedding party who is either not currently pursuing a pro football career or went all the way through their college career as a football athlete. So it's an interesting experience, the group of us getting together. So I did that 315 for 5. This is a 48-inch box jump, I believe, and I wasn't able to film his first set. He was able to hop and stand up on the top of it the first like 2 sets that he did, but I got him on their last set, so they were all a little bit torched, at least as far as a 48-inch box jump is concerned. I'm trying to think of what kind of questions you guys might ask in the comments, and I'm trying to answer them ahead of time, but I'm not really quite sure. Like I said, John, or we call him Coop. Coop's 190-ish in this. Adam is a bit bigger than I am. He's about 224. And Riley, I have no idea what Riley weighs. I didn't get any individual video of him doing the lifts. He had a bum wrist, so he was having to modify a lot of the stuff. I gave him one of my wrist wraps to keep him from hurting anything, but he recently had surgery, so he had a little cast that he takes on and puts on and takes off to protect everything. You guys saw those were the dumbbell jumps, and then those kind of assisted super jumps or whatever they were doing. That was kind of their explosive lower body superset, and then we moved on to some squats. I was doing different things. I was pause squatting and just still trying to get used to these Olympic shoes. They were more comfortable this time, but I'm also only using 400 pounds. So even though it looks like much more with these CrossFit bumper plates, it's really hard for me to gauge the difficulty of what these squats are like when you consider, you know, that I really have to get into the 500s before the squats ever really feel different, or I notice the difference of the shoes. Adam decided he wanted to hit a pause squat. He said 1 or 2 at 405, and he was pretty excited that my belt fit him, so he put that on and hit this for a high bar triple pretty easily. And so I was pretty happy for him on that. You saw earlier he hit that 335 power clean, and Coop hit that 315 power clean, then a squat clean, which were both PRs for him, I believe. And then he hit a pause single at 405 without a belt. Then afterwards I said, okay, well, if we're all going to be hitting 405, I need to do something that's going to set it apart. So I did one last double here. I hit it for a regular rep, and then I decided I was going to do a pause, and I was going to have Adam count to 10 for me. He was using the clock on my phone, so I got to the bottom and I tried to hold it for 10 seconds. So the video isn't paused, it's not broken, but no one moved while this was happening, so it looks like it's just a freeze frame, as I was trying as hard as I could not to let the air out. And I think the second rep actually came up about as fast as the first one did, so I was able to hold that position pretty comfortably. After that, we went out, got our tuxes for tomorrow, been just getting ready for the big day. All went out to some barbecue place and slayed their giant rib or barbecue plate, I guess. It was pretty ridiculous, the amount of barbecued meat that we all consumed. But other than that, still up here for a little while longer. Won't be back in the gym until Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to a little bit of some time off and getting excited to hit it again. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like rating, comment, subscribe, share it with anybody you feel like would enjoy it. And I hope you're all having a great weekend. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye.